Hi there. Welcome, whoever is there. Say hi in the chat if you can hear me. Hello. Hi there. Okay. So we are here reunited. We are here united to draw a bunny. You need 2 pencils, whatever number, but one soft one and one like 3B, 7B, 2B, 6B, two kinds of pencils, one that looks lighter and one that looks darker. I'm gonna go share the link again on Twitter while we wait, I guess. Oh, but I already did. Okay. So, can you see me and hear me well enough without like lagging or weird stuff? Yeah, sound is fine. It is okay. Video is fine. Sound is fine. I guess so. Okay, so before we start drawing like we did last time, let's take a moment to figure out what are the tonal values that we're gonna shade our bunny with. So we're gonna do the small tonal values scheme here. So we have a reference of how we're going to shade this. So the tonal values that we usually work with are white, light, medium, dark, and shadow point. So I am going to put the kind of gesture we're gonna use a lot because bunnies are fluffy little creatures. We're gonna do something like this. So sort of a etching, but like this. So this is the same pencil. This is the 3B or any other light B. And then we have the harder, softer pencil, sorry, not harder. So as you can see, to make it darker, what I'm doing mainly is just going over double. And this is the 7B. Okay, and this way we have our shading tonal value thingy. So that's why we need more than one pencil. It makes it easier. You can do it all with the same pencil, just pressing harder. Try not to press too hard, because if you press graphite too hard on paper, what happens is that it becomes shiny. By the way, I literally saw that Studio posted the behind the scene of the photo shoot 1 minute before I was supposed to start this. So I haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure it looks amazing. I'm gonna concentrate on a bunny now, and then I'm gonna lose my mind later when I will go watch the video. But it's okay. Have you seen it? It is distracting. It is distracting. Shazan is out there distracting me from art. This is unacceptable. Okay, so let's get started with our bunny. Okay, we're gonna draw a small bunny. I tried to pick the cutest one I could find. So before drawing any details, we want to draw the structure. Is the whole page in the camera? I think so. So to draw the structure, we start from the head. So to do the head, we do a circle, And then we do a smaller circle for the snout, okay? And then we go up, and here we mark kind of where we want the ears to be, so something like this. And then we have to draw the second circle, which is the circle of the back of the body, and then the circle of, I guess, the shoulders, you could say. So the hips and the chest, or the butt and the shoulders. So it's a lot of circles for now. And then after we draw the circles, we have to place where we want to put the paws. So I will put the front paws here, okay? And then the back paws. This needs to be a little bit lower, like this. And then the back paws, one here, and the other one kind of comes down there, yeah. Okay, and this is where the nose will be. And then the last structural thing we want to do is the line of the eye. We only see one eye from this point of view, and to place it well, we pull a line from the ear to the nose, and then we can place our eye will be sort of here. Now this bunny looks like a Psycho robot bunny because it's all geometric shapes and like very sharp geometric shapes, but I will reassure you that after we shade it, it will look cute, okay? So don't worry if it looks like a Psycho bunny now, okay? So we just need a starting point. I'm not drawing the contours, I'm literally drawing only the structure now, okay? Just double checking that all the proportions make sense. Yeah, that's not... Yeah, this we can put a little bit, actually a little bit closer. Sorry, I'm recentering. Okay, just a little bit more backwards. Okay, better. 1 second, I need to plug my phone. The battery is already dying. Okay, I'm gonna leave you 5 minutes to do the structural drawing. Then please write me in the chat when you're done. I'm gonna check if the thing is charging. 1 second. Yes. Okay. Okay. There. Ooh, sorry. Okay. While you do the structural drawing, I'm gonna go watch the behind the scene video. So you can have my live reaction to the behind the scene video. Let me find it. You will hear the audio probably in the background. Thank you. Wait. Why can't I hear anything? Okay, here it is. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Burn the undershirts. It's 2 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is adorable. This is unfair. How is this person 30? It's not like... it's over 4 minutes. Okay, the one that I found on Twitter is 2. Damn it. Okay. Maybe I should have clicked the Douyin link. Oh my god. Where are these pictures with the shadow on the eyes? You didn't publish them. Studio. Where are the pictures with the light transparent behind the shirt? Oh my god. Stop leaning on things. This photo shoot is... oh my god, is evil. The turtleneck kills me. The turtleneck is my death. Oh my god. Stop leaning. Oh my god, this close up. What? Oh. He has such a perfect skin. Like, the genetics. The genetics are insane. God. I wonder what it feels to be so good looking and walk around the world. Oh yeah, this is only 2 minutes 20. Okay. Oh, this is the canyon part. Oh no, he's taking off his jacket. I can't watch this. I need to focus on the class. Okay. So, have you done the structural drawing? This being said. Have you drawn this? Because we're gonna move to the next step now. Somebody tell me, while I was losing my mind over that video, did any of you, like, are you done with the structure? Can we move forward? Yes? I guess so. Am I still online? I think so. Yes, okay. Spring Critter, I'm gonna... okay, good. Good job, Yuki. Good job, Spring Critter. Let's go. Second step. Okay, so now we're gonna go in each section and start doing our basic texture of the rabbit. So let's start from the ear, and we're gonna go, like, try not to press too hard, because this is the light color. We need range when we get to the darker colors. So please don't press too hard now, because if you start pressing too hard now, then I don't know, we're gonna have to take like black marker to do the dark shadows. So try to be very delicate and soft at first. You have range to go darker. The important thing on the ears, like on this side, we want to do the shading going, do the edge, the thickness. So from here, I'm also gonna shade in the other direction, inside like this, and a little bit on this side, here, okay? Then the inside of the ear is gonna stay white, but at least we have something. And then we're gonna do the other ear, which is like folded in the other direction, basically. So same thing, this very soft lines. Like this. Has any of you tried to watch the recording of the old one? Like, it goes automatically up, right? Somebody told me that it went automatically up. So here, when we start doing the head, the important thing is to work in sections. So because each section, the hair go in different directions. So the first section we want to do is this one, which is basically this part going here and then up to the tip of the nose, which is here. This tiny triangle, and then it goes up on the other side. And then there is a line in the center. So I want to start from the line in the center, going outside like this on one side, and then going outside on the other side. And then just keep going. So here I just keep going in this direction. And then on this side, I just keep going parallel in this direction. Like this. And then from under the eye, there is the cheek, the soft, round cheeks of this cutest bunny. And then, so to do the cheeks, so the cheeks are here. And from here, I'm gonna go this way. So kind of horizontal and then downwards a little bit. So like this. Okay, and then we have to do this snout, twitchy nose, like this. And here there are also parts that are white. We can pull them out with the eraser later too, it's not a problem. So I'm just gonna do the side here, and then the other side going in the other direction. Like this, oop, like this. Okay, and then this is the bottom of the nose. And then this part of the nose, the velvety part of the nose, I'm just gonna color it flat because it needs to be a different texture. Then let's go here to the eye. So to draw the eye, we see it kind of like in 3/4. So it's like a D shape, like a reverse D, a C, and then a C shape here. And this is where the area of the eye is, and I need to leave the highlights. So my highlights are a small C and a couple of dots, and then I can fill the rest with full color like this. And then here between the temple and the cheekbone, I can go again with my hairy etching towards the outside, like this. So this is the base of our head. And then we do the same thing with the rest of the body, trying to divide in sections. So for example, let's start here from the back. So here I have the back that goes upward, and I'm just gonna go this direction. Try to be very light on the paper, first to preserve your joints, and second because this is really the light color. Also remember what we said last time too, don't go with your hand over the rest of the drawing. Put another piece of paper or something under so you're not gonna smudge everything that you're doing. This pencil is so short, I don't know how, like, I end up holding it in a very ugly way because it falls apart. Okay, like this, and then we have the side here of the body up to above the belly, which is white. So here I'm gonna go on towards the side. And I'm still doing everything the same shading, like I'm not going that darker now. It's kind of consistent, the pressure and the intensity of the pencil on the paper. By the way, people that are here, I think some of you did the other one the other class that we did. Would you be interested if I do a class in watercolor? Do you have watercolor? Let's do a poll. People, answer in the chat if you own watercolors. While I'm gonna do the belly here. So I'm gonna leave this part white, this, and then I'm gonna do the shadow under the belly here. I love watercolors. I own several sets. Okay, so we have 6 people online. Let's do a poll on these 6 people. How many of the people that are online now have a watercolor set? Even the kids' watercolor, like the primary school watercolors. Okay, you have watercolors too, Spring Critter? Cool. Anybody else? I'm doing the leg now. And here, remember that it's important to mark the fold like this. And then we have the tippy toes. We have to do it like kind of like this, like we are shading a sphere, something like this. After we've done this part, we move to the front. And again, we kind of want to follow the same principle of following the direction. So it's kind of like, how it's called, the thing of the lion. So it basically goes around here. So it's not all straight in one direction, but it kind of goes around, gets under the snout, and then from here it is downwards, but then it rotates as the body moves towards the shoulder. And the same thing here. Downwards, like this. And then we have the other legs that start from here, from the side. And the same thing, we want to mark this part where it goes forward. And then here we want to do it like this, like rounded lines on the softy pose. So vertical here, and then over the pose, round lines. Like this, and this as a pose, so round lines here too. Okay, so this is step 1 of our shading. Okay, this is basically mostly light. I went a little bit more dark on the nose just to differentiate it, but it's basically the light. We still have to do another round with this pencil. And I'm gonna leave you 5 minutes, some minutes, and I'm gonna go search the full video. I want to see. To check the proportions of the head, try to look at the negative space. Try to observe these proportion points, like here. Try to observe how things are in relationship between each other, like where the initial circle intersect each other, and that can help you figure out if the proportions are off. Okay, let me click the Douyin link. I only watched 2 minutes. You tell me it's 4. I have 2 more minutes to see of this asshole. Like, oh god. Okay, I'm halfway here. 2 minutes. Okay, he was taking off his jacket. Okay, here. Oh boy. Oh, those are the Molton glasses. The ones that I also bought. If they will ever arrive. Oh, this hairstyle is crazy good. Where are these pictures? No, there is the picture with the stone, but I want the others. Yes, throw a rock to the haters. Throw a rock to the aunties, they deserve it. I'm suffering. Why aren't you showing us him doing push-ups to get the pump, to get those defined arms? Like, I think it's unfair that you're not showing us the push-ups. Okay, this is the cottagecore moment. We love cottagecore, Shazan. Golden skin. Oh, that sweater. It's such a good color on him. So many nice shots, screenshots too from this video. Look at the cute pony. Is that a pony? Or, yes, it's a pony. It's not Shazan that it's too tall. That's a pony. Boy. Eye makeup, like, perfect. Perfect eye makeup. And suffering. Ah, the sunset. Yes. The groan of the suffering. How is going the etching? Oh, it started again. So, let's focus on our bunny, not the other bunny. Okay, so how are we going? Can I start with the next round of shading? Yes? No? Yeah, thank you! Okay, we're not pressing harder now, we're just trying to give more meat, to make the feeling of the fur more natural. And the principle is this one. Let me show you 1 second on the side. So the first thing that we did was this, right? So a lot of lines just overlapping, all in the same direction, all with the same kind of pacing, okay? To make this look like fur, we want to make it irregular. So with the same pencil, the same pressure, what I'm gonna do is do little chunks. So like 1, 2, 3, like this. Ta ta tum, ta ta tum, ta ta tum. See, like this, and it makes it irregular in a way that looks more natural. And I'm gonna go do this basically on everywhere. So this kind of separated small bunches of fur. Try not to make it as irregular as you can. And it doesn't have to be super visible. It will build up the moment we do also the darker colors. Wait, I lost the tip of the bunny, the ear of the bunny. Okay, like this. And then the same thing here. So, like this. Respect the same direction. Here in the center, you can do the darker lines all together in the center, kind of like a parting in the hair. It has a middle part. And then here on the others, so not even exactly in the same direction, kind of like left, right, like small V's. Like this. And then the same thing here on the cheek. And then, so here on the snout, just a little bit here in the center. Not much, because here is very low, but very, no low, short, the hair. And then the same thing here. And then here from behind the shoulder. Can you hear the rhythm? It's like ti 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 ti, which is like, with these kind of things, I tend to memorize the sound that the pencil makes on the paper to memorize the movement pattern. This, and then the same thing on all the pose. Remember here, rounded lines on the tip of the pose. I'm still not going darker. Like, if it looks darker, it's just the layering of the pencil, but it's the same pencil and I'm not pressing harder. Also, sometimes the paper will look take the pigment more in certain areas than others. Also here I'm literally using watercolor paper, which is maybe not the best choice, but it's what I had white on hand. So step 2, the cluster, like this, clusters of hair in the thing we did before. Okay, let's go. And after this, we're gonna move to the darker pencil. Always going, I hope nice. I'm so sad that I can't play music in the stream. Like, I am even wondering now if the fact that there was the sound of the video in the background is gonna create problems. I hope not. It would be so sad if it did. Like if they block the recording because of that video. Who knows? I tried to do the class 2 hours later today to see if more people could join, but there is actually less people than last time, so I am now wondering if the other time was better. Maybe I should make some polls in the account for the next one. People that are online now, you have the privilege to express requests. What do you want me to teach next time? Ah, because it's a weekday. You're right, Yuki. Last time was a Saturday. I completely forgot it was a weekday. Ah, yes, you're right. Shaozan, why are you having a birthday on Tuesday? This is unacceptable. Next time, birthdays only on the weekend. True, true. Good point, good point. How is going there with the small smudges? Not smudges. Clusters, sorry, of hair. I'm trying to follow the stream from my laptop, but my home Wi-Fi keeps crashing. I am connected with my data connection. I'm literally streaming using my data. RIP data. Yeah, so my home connection keeps crashing, so the chat room that I have on my laptop, it's not updated, and I have to look on my phone, but the screen is so small. Okay, 1 more minute and then I'll go to the next step, okay? I keep looking at this, I keep feeling that this paw needs to be a little bit more forward. I'm having second guessing about the pose. Yup, okay. Okay, let's go to the darker pencil. We're gonna start doing the shadows now, so, or the darker spots. So the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start here from, so at this point, I'm gonna make things darker, but I can't make them too dark because I still need to be able to do the shadow point, which is gonna look kind of like black. So this part, I can go darker to a point, let's say. So don't get overexcited and go super dark, okay? Try to keep it like dark, but not full on pressing hardcore on the paper dark, okay? So here I'm gonna start and I'm gonna do the shadow of the ear and the fold. And then here I'm gonna make the dark edge there, like this. So we're gonna start to put some volume in our bunny. And then here I'm gonna start the center here from halfway up. Sorry, there are dogs barking outside. I hope you can't hear them. I don't know what their problem is. So I'm gonna do this area all darker, and then I'm gonna do this part, which is super important, behind the eye, darker, like this, like this, and then I'm gonna darken. So here, when we darken the eye, we need to leave some shades of gray. We can't just make a black ball for the eye, because if we do that, it loses completely depth. You have to imagine that the eye, it's like a sphere, and so the shading, like there are so many different shapes and shades in the dark, so it's not just like black thing. Then we're gonna go here beside the nose and start. So to make the snout come forward, we need to do the things around it darker. So I'm gonna shade around the snout, like here, and on the other side, then the tip of the nose is gonna be slightly darker. Then these are the nostrils. And then here, the front, it's actually quite light. I'm just gonna do the dots of where the whiskers are gonna come from. And then let's go to the back. Same thing. Here, the side of the cheek, the softness of the cheek, it's very light, and I only see it because there is dark behind. And this is like, it's a very common contrast trick, that a lot of things don't have a contour line. We see the shape. We saw it, remember, in the sunflower, we saw it with the shape of the petals. So you see the shape of the petals because there is something darker or lighter behind them, but not because the petal has a contour line, okay? So this is the important thing to keep in mind. Like this. See? This way I have this contrast that makes this part come forward. And then here, same thing, but this is the important thing. I'm gonna do my etching in the other way around, because I want the hair from the head to come forward. So if I want to create the contrast, first I need to pull the lines towards, and then after I pull the line towards the cheek, the soft fluffy cheek, then I can pull them downwards, and that will give the impression of the hair coming forward. So like this. And then let's go to the pose. So here under the belly, we're gonna do it darker for sure. And then we're gonna do darker here on the fold. And then bottom of the pose, like this. Upwards, same thing that we did there, upwards. And then here, side of the paw. Then fold. And the same thing here at the bottom. Go first upwards and then downwards. This part is quite dark, like this. And then from the bottom of the paw upwards, like this. And then same thing on the other side. So first upwards, then downwards, then on the fold, like this, and then from the bottom of the paw upward, and then this paw on the side, same thing, just from the bottom upwards, like this. Okay, so do these, our shadow points, and then we're gonna, sorry, our dark layer of tonal values, and then we're gonna do the shadow points. Are there any questions on what we just did? Like, is it clear the reason why I put certain shades in certain points or others? Sorry, I keep retouching the ears because when you draw things, the more you look at them, the more you see things you will correct, and that's the tragedy. It's like never ending story. Okay, a couple of minutes to do this, because I can't see you, but I'm sure that you're drawing along while I'm drawing. I am pretty sure about that. Maybe we can shade this cheek more. I feel we can add some here, like a little bit of shading also under the eye. Cute. This is so cute. Bunnies are so cute. Okay, so last details. So we want to do the shadow points now, and the shadow points is the black things that, you know, wrap up everything. We saw it again with the sunflower. We can do it here too. So see, they need to be small parts, because if it becomes too big, it completely loses the it's not a shadow point anymore. So it needs to be very small details. And especially here in the eye, the shadow point, we want it to be like where the eyelashes will be, like this, going around, and then at the bottom. So the upper and lower part, and then the inner corner here is are the parts that needs to be darker, like this. You see how it will all wrap up nicely. Thank you. This bunny is so cute, I'm gonna melt. And then the nostrils are gonna be shadow points, like this, and here. Then I can darken certain small points here between there are some folds here on the cheek which are slightly darker, and then I can darken a little bit here in between the pose to, to represent the fact that these are not the pose, like this, and then a little bit more under the pose. So those little tiny point of contrast that make everything come around, basically. So don't go too hard, like this. Oh my god, this is so cute. And then we can do the whiskers. So like this, and then some whiskers, like this. Yay! And then if you want, you can add a little bit of horizontal soft lines like this, so it doesn't look like your bunny is floating into thin air. And this is it. So I want to see what you've done. So you can post it either tagging us and the hashtag, it's always the same hashtag, which is this one. And yeah, so I'm gonna stay here. Before I close the stream in 5 minutes, I would really like to know if you have requests for next time of stuff that you want me to teach. Because I would like you people that are coming like to the streams to tell me what do you want me to teach you? You get priority of choice. So tell me. there? You're probably drawing. Okay, so everybody, this was lovely. I think that the stream is gonna stay online like the other one did, and I always have a lot of fun drawing with you, and I hope to keep doing this like at least once a month. Yes, please post your panni. And yeah, I would like to keep doing this regularly. I wish I had the time to do it every week, but sadly I'm working quite a lot, so that's not possible. But yeah, next time I'll do it on the weekend for sure, so more people can join. And yeah, thank you everybody so much for keeping me company and also witnessing my absolute mental breakdown at the Studio PTS video. I that was intense. That was something. Yeah. So take care of yourselves. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay? Bye. Take a screenshot so you have the reference. 3, 2, 1, go. Bye.